Very good. Now you understand about the advantages of learning how to use the present perfect tense. That's very good because the objectives are clear, as all of you have told me. Now let's move to the next step where we are going to see how you can use the present perfect tense. And I'm going to give you a few example sentences on the blackboard so that you can see what we have been talking about. Let's see, get an example here where we can say, he has come. This is a very simple one. He has come. I can also say, it has rained. Give an last example here and say, they have sung. Simple sentences. We'll make them a little complex in time, but once you understand this simple formula here, then you are going to go. Now, there's a formula we are going to derive from this. But now you can see these are three simple examples of sentences in the present perfect tense. Now, let's read this together, class. Good. Together, he has come. Again? Good. Listen. It has rained. Huh? Again? Good. They have sung. Good. Now, what do we say? Good. We sing songs. And these, now, as we will see later, there is a small problem with the third example in terms of tense. I've checked and I've seen there's a problem here. So we look at it. So, of course, the right, when you use this verb have, it is sung, but that's what they spell it. So, I made an error, but we'll see what we should do. Now, let's move on. Now, let's see. Let's derive a formula out of this, a formula for getting the present perfect tense. Now, which part of speech is this? Yes, Susan? Good. Another person? You say pronoun, personal pronoun, good. John, pronoun, good. What about this one? About this one? So they're all pronouns. Good. Allow me to use a noun. Let's say John has answered. This is also right. This is also a sentence in the present perfect tense, right? So this is a noun. Now, these sentences, I said this is wrong, so let's not use it. It's a small problem here. Let's use number one, number two, and number four. Correct? Now, how do we classify this particular part, this part of speech? Good. Yes, you say it. A noun plus pronoun. Good. Plus, this one, has or have. Good. Plus, which part? Just using this, and this. Good. The past participle. The past participle. The past participle. Very good. Now, that is so. Maybe that's why I told you there's a problem here, because this is not the past participle of the verb sing. What's the right one? Yes, this is the past tense. You want the past participle of sing. It is sung. Correct? Sung. from where I see it, there's still a problem with this. And you need to go and do research, because what you are telling me, there's a problem. And I can see you need to do research. And our next lesson, you give the past participle of the verb seen. That's what we should be using here. Do your research, because there's a confusion where some say we should put A, some say we should put U. I want that in our next lesson. We shall start with this. Okay? What's important for this lesson? Let's realize that we start with a noun or a pronoun, the verb have or has, or the verb have in its appropriate form, and then the past participle. Is that fine? Yes. I want us to master this, then I'll give you a few questions on Kahoot. So those questions will help us master this. So we are going to go to Kahoot very shortly to see this format. And then we will be proceeding to, I'll be guiding you how to answer these questions shortly. So, before we do that, you may be asking why here we are saying have or has. According to our examples, can somebody tell me a scenario in which we use has or have? Yes. You can look, this is a he, it, this is they, this is also, this is a noun, which is in the, this is the first, this is the third person singular, because it's one person. He, one person, it, one person, they is plural. Using that idea, can you help us understand at what place do we use has or have? Let's get your ideas. Just look at this particular example sentences to help us drive this. Yes. Yes, the answer is going to help you so much on Kahoot. And so let's go to Kahoot and you see the questions for more example sentences.